is Christina Nelson from Mystical Mojo Box, and I wanted to show off everything you're getting in your January box. Obviously, I'm going to do all the boxes together, so the Crystal Mojo Box, those that still get the Mojo Box, and then the Mega Mojo Box, you'll find out what you're getting in your box if you haven't gotten it yet, and what to do with it. Now, this month's theme was smudging. Smudging, if you don't understand what that is when you clear the negative energies in your house, in your car, in your, in just a room, at your workplace, things like that. You want to get rid of all that gunk that collects, and the beginning of the year is like the perfect time to start this ritual or this practice, whatever you want to call it. Once a month is a good idea to do it, however you do it. And if you have a workplace that's a little extra stressful, or you got a lot of negative coworkers around or something, doing it more often, perfectly fine. It won't hurt. Now, some people are sensitive to certain smells and certain things like that, so I've given you a few options on how to smudge and clear your space of the negative around, and I hope that they help you. So the first one is in the crystal box. Everybody got a little rose quartz, and I'm actually going to use the card so you can see it, hopefully. Little rose quartz. It's not that big, and rose quartz is one of those stones that is good for everything, obviously, but it's unconditional love is the biggest thing, and we can all use a little more love in our life, especially unconditional. So I put this in. It also lowers stress and tension in your heart. It clears anger, jealousy, and resentment, and it brings loving energy, calm, and peace to wherever you place it. So again, negative workplace, negative home environment, things like that. Either carry this with you or put it on your desk, put it, next to you where you sit in the living room or in your kitchen or whatever. Just kind of keep it around you in those places that tend to collect a lot of that negative stuff, or that a lot of negative people are around. If you're just having a bad day and the negativity is coming from you, put it in your pocket, carry it around. So there is our little rose quartz. I'm going to leave the card over there. Okay, and then everybody got, where is it? There we go. Everybody got this little smoky quartz heart, sorry. This, I like the heart shape because if you've gotten several of the crystal boxes, every once in a while I like to throw in an odd shape, something, not natural, because it's fun. But smoky quartz, this is my favorite stone besides amethyst. For those of you that know me, amethyst is my permanent favorite, but this is my next favorite because this is a very high energy stone, but the energy is very slow and steady, so it's not overwhelming to somebody who's sensitive to the energies. It's a very grounding stone. It works really well on the root and solar plexus chakras, which your root is down in your pelvis and your solar plexus is right around your belly button. This smoky quartz absorbs and changes the negative energy around you. So again, just like the rose quartz, put it in an area where there's a lot of negativity and it will help clear that out. This is also a good stone to put around your other stones because it'll pull out all of the energy from your stones that has collected over the time since the last time you cleansed them, and it will give them a cleansing. Selenite's another one good for that, but this will work too. And then you take this one and you put it outside. So if you can't put all your crystals outside or in salt or underwater or whatever to cleanse them, put a bunch of smoky quartz around them for like a day or two, and then take the smoky quartz out and go let the energy out into the moonlight or whatever. But this one's awesome. So again, same thing with the rose quartz. Put it in your pocket, carry it around with you, put it in a room or in an area where there's a lot of negativity. All right. Oh, sorry. Nope, not that one. Okay, and the other one in the crystal box is black obsidian. Obsidian is a very protective stone. It takes care of you. It keeps things, it's almost like a barricade. Instead of just taking the energy in like these two do and changing it and adjusting it as needed, this blocks it. Now, it guards against hostility and negativity, and it eases the tension around you. One little trick that's really cool, which works good with my pets, because I have two little dogs, and they're both neurotic. I put a piece of this under their beds, and they get a little less frightened and skittish. It helps, especially like during fireworks things going on outside. I live in farm country, so a lot of people like to blow off fireworks because they can get away with it, even though it's illegal in my state. And thunderstorms and things like that, or even just too many people in the house. When we have friends over and stuff, they get a little antsy. So I put this under their bed or in their crate, and it helps keep them calm. This and a few essential oils, and it works great. And everybody got this chunk of pink stuff that you probably looked at and go, what the heck is this crap? This is Himalayan pink sea salt. This is a small chunk. Everybody got a bigger chunk than this. At least I tried to. Depends on what comes to me. But I tried to give everybody the big pieces, and I have some little ones left. And this is awesome to keep around your house. Now, having a candle as the tea light holder, they sell those, or a lamp that has a light bulb in it or around it. That's the perfect way to do it. But those are really heavy, and in order to fit them in your boxes, I'd have to charge more, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm giving you a piece, and this works really well too. If you have a candle or a light bulb or something that burns around a lot, then you can put this near it. Like this, you can sit right on top of your like your lamp, but don't put it on the bulb. Put it on the lampshade little bracket that holds it on there. Sorry if I'm going too high. I'm not used to this. My computer died, so I'm having to do this with my phone. So I apologize for the quality this month. But you put this on the metal barricade that holds the lampshade onto your lamp so that the heat goes up into it, and it'll work twice or 3 times better. But what it does is this emits negative ions. Now, normally negative is bad, but in this case, negative ions are a good thing. They clear the air. They attach themselves to positive ions. Now, positive ions are emitted by our computers, our cell phones, our microwaves, our TVs, everything like that. Anything electronic emits positive ions. And the air gets all cluttery and polluted and everything with all that extra energy. These help take it away. It pulls it in, changes it around, and sends it back out. So it's just gets rid of all that gunk that collects in the air that we don't need to have around us. There's been some studies, and there's a lot of companies that say, oh well, we studied this and found this, and without diving right into the whole scientific aspect of it, there are reports that kids with ADD, ADHD, and autistic spectrum problems, if you keep a lot of this around, it can help with their calming and with their concentration and their focus. And I didn't start keeping this in my house until the last few months, and I have a couple candle holders, I have a light, and then I have all the chunks that came in when I ordered these, and I've placed them around the house. It seems to have helped. It's helped all of us. There's been less headaches. My 10-year-old is prone to migraines just like me, and his migraines have kind of, when they have come, they've been mild, or he's gotten over it a lot faster. I've noticed that his focus, now that he's back to school, yesterday, like he did his homework yesterday, and there was a lot less meltdowns. It's 5th grade, and they're getting ready for middle school, so there's a lot of meltdowns. Yesterday's homework was like easy breeze. I was shocked. So I'm going to keep a lot more of these around. Okay, now in the Mojo box, everybody got one of these. This is an abalone shell. It's natural. It comes from the sea, from the ocean. They're kind of icky on the back, but inside it's got all that rainbow colors and stuff, the opalescent. I love that. That's cool. And this is for your sage stick, which you also got. Sage is what the Native Americans use to smudge. I'm sensitive to the smoke of sage, so I can only do it when I can have the windows open, and it is the middle of winter right now, and it's 3 degrees outside, so I'm not going to light it today, otherwise I'll have breathing issues all day. I have asthma and allergies, so I have to be careful. Plus, my 2 dogs hate the smell. So generally I do it in the spring and summer when they're going to be outside. I say smudge the house, and then I let them back in a couple hours later. So, but what you do is this is just to hold it, so you don't have to carry this around. It keeps embers from dropping on the ground as you're doing this, and you can use it to put it out or let it sit until it goes out. Okay, so that's what that's for. And then you got a feather. Now, why would I send you a feather? Well, the feather is to help get the smoke where you want it to go. So, you know, not all of us are 8 feet tall, obviously. So when you light the sage, and what you do is you light it so there's flame, let it burn for a few seconds, and then you blow it out so it just smokes. And then you'll go around to each room in your house or your workplace or whatever, and this is so you can get it up in the corners and up by the ceiling where it's, you know, obviously too high, we can't reach up there. And you just kind of give it a little push in. Your intention is to clear out any negative energy in the home or workplace, and to send the negative energy off into the light for everybody's well-being. You can say any kind of thing. I was going to include a printed version of what you can say. A lot of people like to do their own thing, and that's probably the better way, because then it's coming from your heart instead of just reading it. But they didn't come back from the printer in time, so when they do come, I'm going to have a whole bunch of these things and nothing to do with them. So next year, when I send out another box of smudging, it'll be in that. So I'm trying not to repeat things for at least a year and a half. So we got a little while before this comes back around. Also, if I sell the stuff in the shop, then I'll add it to it. But so this is just to spread the smoke around. You can also smudge yourself if you like the smoke and stuff. You can also put essential oils on this little sage thing, and it'll help cut some of the smell that comes out, because sage can be a little strong for some people, like I said, for me especially. But other people just don't like the smell that much. You can put a little lemon oil or something on the edge. Let it soak in for a couple days, though. Don't light it right away, obviously. And then light it, and that'll like give you a little bit something extra, so it might cut the sage strong. But to smudge yourself, you would light it, and you would spread it towards yourself with the feather. There's that. Also, in the Mojo and Mega Mojo box, we got this custom blended smudging spray. So if you're like me and the smoke bothers you or bothers other people that are around you, then this is a smudging spray. I custom made this just for you guys. I have an energy infused spring water that I infused with energy, healing, clearing energy to help get rid of all the negativity around. It also has sage, cedarwood, palo santo, orange, and lemon essential oils, which make it smell really good. And then just a little bit of vodka. Now what the vodka does is it makes it so the oils and the water mix. It doesn't stay mixed. So it says shake well before using. You want to do that. And if you'll notice when you shake it, you hear something? I tried to leave the label so you could see it, but there's a little piece of amethyst in everybody's bottle. And that's just extra clearing energy. Amethyst is good for all kinds of things. Like I said, it's like an all healing stone for me. So when I infuse the water with my energy for healing and clearing, I also infused the amethyst with it because that was in the water. And then I mixed all the oils and stuff in. Do not ingest this. Do not spray this directly on your animals because the vodka sometimes can burn. Obviously, don't spray it in your faces or anything like that. This is not a medical thing. I am not a doctor, so do not use this to... Don't assume I'm diagnosing or treating any kind of medical issue. So, I have to say that. But it works wonderful. I've sprayed it all around my house. As soon as I was done with the batch, that's what I did, is I sprayed it. I've done it a couple more times. But it comes with a little white cap on top. And then the sprayer is separate, so you take the little cap off. Put your sprayer on, shake it up, and then spritz. That's it. Now you're going to smell the vodka probably in some because, again, I mixed it all, but it is oil and water. So some got more oil smell, some got more vodka smell, you know. So it's just, but it's all the same mixture. It just depends on what happened when I was dosing it out. But no matter what, the essence is in there with the water and my energy and the amethyst, so you're covered. But you spritz it, again, in the corners, and you say the same thing as if you were using the smoke. And I like to spritz myself. I don't do it right before I leave the house because that vodka smell takes a minute to dissipate. You can add some more, if you have lemon or orange essential oil at home, you can add a little more in here to help cut that vodka smell if yours came a little extra strong. The vodka, like I said, is only in there, and it's only a little bit, but vodka is really strong. It's only in there so that the water and the oil mix better, so it doesn't clog up your thing, and you're sure to get everything coming out. But this is great, especially in your car, because, you know, if you carry a lot of people in your car, or you're driving through rush hour traffic all the time, spritz your car every once in a while. It'll help you keep you calm and relaxed, and keep that road rage down to a minimum. Also, everybody got one of these little cards in their box. I just intuitively grabbed from a stack. This is a whole kit of cards. It's Healing Angel cards. It's from Tony Carmine Salerno. I hope I'm saying the name right. I will leave you a link down below the video with where you can get them on Amazon because they're absolutely adorable. I'm going to have to get another box because I want a full one set for myself. But it's Loving Guidance from the Angels. And what I did is as I was filling everybody's box, I asked my angels and my guides to make sure I grabbed the card for that person and what they needed to hear. So it's funny because I did that before I grabbed the one for this box to bring it to do the video, and I got Divine Intervention. Says you may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. My brand new 2.5-month-old computer became a brick yesterday and will not turn on. So, yep. Progress seems painfully slow, yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. So, what I did yesterday is I took it as a learning experience. Hey, Miss Computer Whiz, who I've built computers, I've worked on computers, I've built websites for many, many, many years, and I am the worst person to back up my stuff. Luckily, I did back up most of my files the other day, not all of them, so some things I'm going to lose, but I happened to do it ahead of time, so divine intervention saved my butt this time. But at the same time, the frustration of not having a computer for a few days gonna make me mad. So this was the perfect card. So everybody got one, and I hope the card that you got resonates with you. I'd really love it if you took a quick picture of your card and maybe your box of stuff and tagged us on Instagram, Facebook, anything, and just tag it My Mojo Box. And what I'm going to do, which I think I added it at the bottom of the insert card, I said to do the tagging, and what I want to do is I want to start giving out extra gifts in your box on the months that you post the hashtag. I'm just going to pick one winner of whoever posts the hashtag who's a customer at the time I pack the boxes, and you'll get an extra special gift in your box. Or who knows? You never know what you get. I might send you something separate. You just never know. I like to give extra things because that's why I started this business. I like to give gifts. So this was the perfect job for me. Okay. Now, in the Mega Mojo box... Oh, wait. Nope. Forgot. In the Mojo and Mega Mojo, everybody got this bumper sticker, or you can whatever sticker you want. I recommend, because I hate people seeing putting stickers on their car. Yes, I give these out, but I don't want you to stick it on your car because they're such a pain to get off for the next person, and I've had too many cars in my life that I've had to try and get bumper stickers off, and it's really annoying. As much as I completely believe in the message, go to the store or go on Amazon or whatever and buy one of those little magnetic bumper sticker holders that you can just stick on the back of your car, and then it comes right off. It's just magnets. If you lose it, I know it sucks, but they're not that expensive, and these aren't that expensive, and you can always message me and say, hey, I lost mine, and you might just get one in your box in the next month. So I have a lot of extra of these. But see, it says coexist, and it's made out of symbols of many different religions and spiritual practices. And I think we all need a reminder every once in a while. So this was just a little extra something I wanted to throw in there. I didn't put it on the card or anything like that because it just didn't matter. It's just for me to you. I can't get it. There we go. Okay, now the Mega Mojo box this month got, which I have mine on, this little bracelet. It's adjustable. It's handmade in Indiana by Mud Love. And Mud Love, it's adjustable, by the way. It goes from 5 to 8 inch wrist. So I try to put jewelry in that everybody can wear. So I may not put earrings in because not everybody has pierced ears like I don't. And I try not to put rings in unless they're going to be adjustable because I want everybody to be able to wear it if they like it. I don't want you to say, oh, I love that, but it doesn't fit me. I have to give it to somebody else. So everything's going to be adjustable if possible. So if that upsets you, I'm sorry. I just can't possibly match up everybody's size at this time. I don't have the facilities to do that. So, but this little bracelet, it's carved and all in Indiana. It's a little stretchy thing. To tighten it, all you do is grab the little bead and you pull it and it tightens it right up. I chose peace because we all need peace in the new year, whether in our hearts, in our homes, in our workplaces, or in the world. We all need a little peace. And bonus, every one of you who bought a Mega Mojo box helped me by providing 1 week of clean water to someone in need in the Central Republic, Africa, I believe it is. Mud Love is a company that they provide clean water to different places, but that's the big one right now. And every item bought provides a week of clean water. So you helped us buy, let's see, how many did I buy? I bought, I can't remember, but minimum a year's worth of water for somebody in need. So everybody, you have some good karma because you helped buy all this water, clean water, for people that needed it. And you get a cool little bracelet, which, there's mine. Everybody got random colored straps, so if you didn't get a color you like, I'm sorry. I tried to get generic colors. I did get this lime green for me. So you might get a lime green one too. I don't know. I got like 8 different colors. So, and we just grabbed intuitively. So whatever you got, you got. But peace, you can go on their website. It's mudlove.com and order your own other bracelets. They have a bunch of different sayings, but like I said, we needed peace for the new year, and plus, you know, it's a reminder for everybody. Hey, peace, man. So there's the January box. Oops, dropping things here. There's a January box. Again, I apologize for the quality of the video and the audio, but I'm working on my phone until my new computer shows up. So I hope you enjoyed your box. Like I said, pop over on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media outlet you use the most, or all of them. Tag my Mojo box and take a picture or video of your box, or show us wearing your bracelet, or putting your bumper sticker on your car using the magnet thing, smudging your house, whatever you want to show us, and tag it my Mojo box, as long as it's, you know, having to do with your box. And somebody's going to win something super special in their box for next month. So have a great January. I will see you in February, and I'll be announcing the February theme soon on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Okay? So have a great day. See you next time. Bye.